a drum. I've got a different Indian drum. And so we're going to play Somebody's Knocking at My Door. And I want you to think of a good way to knock at my door. I would so love it if you were to come to visit me. And I would love to come and visit you as well. But we can't today. So we're going to play our drum. Somebody's knocking at my door. Somebody's knocking at my door. Oh, children, I hear you knocking. Somebody's knocking at my door. Juliana's knocking at my door. Juliana's knocking at my door. Oh, Juliana, I hear you knocking. Juliana's knocking at my door. Christopher is knocking at my door. Christopher is knocking at my door. Oh, Christopher, I hear you knocking. Christopher is knocking at my door. Aaliyah is knocking at my door. Aaliyah is knocking at my door. Oh, Aaliyah, I hear you knocking. Aaliyah is knocking at my door. Henry is knocking at my door. Henry is knocking at my door. Oh, Henry, I hear you knocking. Henry is knocking at my door. Everybody do it together. Somebody's knocking at my door. Somebody's knocking at my door. Oh, children, I hear you knocking. Somebody's knocking at my door. Do-day, day, do-day, do-day, do. Do-day, day, do-day, do-day, do. Do-day, 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 day, do-day. Do-day, day, do-day, do-day, do. Now, those are syncopated rhythms in that song. And right now, I have it right here on some of my cards. Do, day, day, do, day, do. Can you echo? Do, day, day, do, day, do. Somebody's knocking. It's the same, isn't it? Do, day, do, do, do. Do, day, do, do, do. Good job. Now, down here at the bottom. Do, day, do, day, do, do. Do, day, do, day, do, do. Do, day, day, do. Do, day, day, do. When we have that little tiny beat at the beginning, we call that a syncopated rhythm. And each one of these measures in between those, the imaginary line on the right or the left and the one on the right, we have 2 beats only in this time signature. And it's do, day, day, do, day, do. It takes 2 of these with the flag to make 1 with a stem. So we have 2 with the flag and 1 with a stem. Do, day, day, do, day, do. And down here it's do, day, day, do. Do, day, day, do. The one with the hole in the middle also gets 2 whole beats. Or with a stem, they get 1 beat each. So, got your math lesson for today. All right, we're talking about the Indians of the Southwest. And that's kind of where we live. We are somewhat in the Southwest. New Mexico and Arizona. The people of the Pueblo lived in houses made out of clay or out of the cliffs. And we have the cliff dwellings down out of Manitou Springs. I hope you've been there. It's a really fun place to go. And if not, maybe this summer when things start opening back up, you'll be able to go and enjoy that. But I have a very special story about the people of the Southwest. But first, a little bit of background about those people. They did lots of dancing, beautiful dances. They made all their own costumes out of natural things. They were their dances were very important to them, and music, poetry, storytelling was very, very important. You know that stories can help us in tough times, and stories can also, music can also help us in tough times. And so here's a story about Kokopelli. Now, Kokopelli, oh, did I forget to get him out? I have a little thing of Kokopelli. Oh, here he is. Now, do you see this little man? He's got big feet, short legs, kind of a rounded back. He's playing a flute, and he's got a headdress on. He's a dancer, and he's an itinerant dancer. He would go around from village to village, and there were lots of stories about Kokopelli. Some people thought he had a curved back, and maybe one leg was shorter than the other, or maybe it looked like a curved back because he carried all of his belongings on his back. But he had something very special in his bag. And I have a very special bag. This is from some Indians down in South America, and my husband brought this bag home for me. And here is a real Indian flute. Now, Kokopelli was a great flute player, and I wish I could say I was a great flute player, but I can't even get my flute to play right now. So we're going to listen to some flutes playing, and then I'm going to tell you a story. You heard the birds singing too, and the drum. Well, this is a very special story about Kokopelli. He came to visit one day. It had been a very dry and hot summer, and the people of the village were very, very sad and very despondent. They were going about their work, but you know what? They worked all day, and there'd been no rain, and everything was all dried up. Every time they tried to plant corn and stuff, it wouldn't grow because there'd been no rain, and rain is the only thing that helps plants grow. Rain and sun, we have to have both. And these people were just very, very sad. They just kind of sat around and moped. And did you ever feel kind of sad and mopey and just want to sit and do nothing? Like right now, when we're supposed to all stay home and not go anywhere or see our friends or go to school or do anything fun? Well, these people, this was a long, long time ago. They couldn't go anywhere and do anything either, and they were just very, very sad. And then all of a sudden, coming over the hill, they see this lone figure coming. And the closer he got, he pulled out his flute and started to play a beautiful song. And he started dancing, and he came down to where the people were, and slowly they would come out of their teepees and come in from the fields and all around, and they were gathering around old people, young people, all the little boys and girls, because they loved the instruments and the dancing. And so they saw Kokopelli, but you know what? Most of them didn't know who it was. He started dancing around in a circle, and the more he danced, the more the people got into it and started dancing and singing and playing their instruments and stuff. And oh, they were having a good time, but it still hadn't rained. And then Kokopelli took some things out of his little bag, and he started sprinkling what looked like corn seeds all around on the ground. And he kept on his dancing and playing his flute all at the same time. And all of a sudden, somebody looked up in the sky, and the blue sky was now covered in great big thunderhead clouds. Oh, they were getting excited. But they've seen clouds before and nothing happened. But they just kept dancing, singing all day and all night. And the sun came up, then the sun went down, and the moon came out, and the moon went down for days. And then all of a sudden, one day, those thunderclouds started to burst. And they had a great big downpour, and boy, did it ever come down really fast and hard and furious. And all of a sudden, everybody's looking around, and, they were dancing, and they were having such a good time, but they hadn't noticed that Kokopelli was gone. They looked down at the ground, and there's all kinds of green shoots coming up. Little green corn plants planted in a perfect circle in the area where Kokopelli had been dancing and playing his flute. You know that when we sing and we dance and we are happy and joyful, that good things begin to happen. If you get out of your dumpy, sad mood, good things will start to happen. So, why don't we sing and dance? Here's Rain Dance Iona. And you know what the little boys and girls did? In fact, all the mommies and daddies were saying, who was that? What was that? What happened? And the little boys and girls had been singing and dancing, and they had little ankle bracelets on. And they said, why, Mommy and Daddy, don't you remember the story of Kokopelli? That was Kokopelli. He came because we were sad and not having any rain or food or anything because nothing would grow. But Kokopelli came, and he cheered us up, and he brought the rain clouds, and he danced. And now we are going to dance in a rain dance. And do you remember how to kind of hop on one foot and then the other foot? And let me see if I can find my rain dance Iona round dance or rain dance. Here we go. Hey, 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 Iona, hey, Iona, hey, away, Iona, hey, Iona, hey, away, Iona, Iona, hey, away, Iona, hey, hey, Iona, hey, hey, Iona, hey, hey, Iona, hey, ya, hey, ya, Iona, hey, away, Iona, hey, away, Iona, hey, away, Iona. I love that song. I think that's great. And these are another instrument that you could make very easily with a piece of felt or a piece of leather, or this is actually that art foam that you can buy at Hobby Lobby. And with some nice big jingle bells and some yarn, you can thread a needle and go in and out, in and out, and then tie it onto your ankle. And when you do your Indian dances, you can have a jingle just like the boys and girls in the Amerindians. So I hope you will enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. And it's time for us to say goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye, wave goodbye, wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye, just like me. Wave goodbye to Christopher and Juliana and Henry. Wave goodbye to Aaliyah and Miss Rowe too. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you had a good time today. Bye.